All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome our great leaders. We want to welcome each and every one of us joining us from everywhere, all over Nigeria and beyond. Anywhere you are joining us from, you are most welcome. We want to welcome you especially to today's episode, today's section of our online training. And it's good to know that our Zoom training is back. We are now using our Zoom official Zoom account to conduct our training. Before we had a little issue there. So thank you for hanging on with us on when we are on Google Meet. All right, so now we are back to our official platform. So please, we urge everyone to invite their downlines, their team members to join us, to carry everyone along. As you can see, Tias is having a new face, is having a new image. We are breaking limits, we are moving higher, and we are moving upward. So you don't have any reason to lag behind. Please, if you need encouragement, if you need support, if you have any challenge, call our attention, and together we are going to surmount any obstacle, any hurdle before us. So as we continue in today's training, being the first training in the month of September, and we want to go on by reviewing our promos. So these promos are very, very key to drive our achievements. And that is why today I want to take a little bit of time to digest and to explain these promos, and so that all of us can have vivid knowledge about it. Number one, here we have the free registration promo. And of course, all of us understand how this runs. So by the time you are signing up a new distributor, and the person, after purchasing the license of 13,000, and the person is able to purchase 200 PV worth of products, understand? So the person automatically qualifies for free registration. What that means, at the end of the month, the following month, the registration money the person paid, or you that sponsor the person, will be refunded back to you or to the person that purchased the license. So that is that. All right. And this registration, free registration promo is ending by the end of this month. Please just maximize the opportunity, the time you have to get more people join your network. So this promo, as you can see, is ending on the last day of achievement of this month. All right, so from here, we move to the next promo, which is the Oral Energy Stone promo. Of course, before we are doing product promo on Vitality Soft Gel, buying lecithin plus calcium in order to get Vitality Soft Gel. But at this point in time, we have ended that promo last month. So, but we are continuing with Oral Energy Stone. Please, you can still move for this. You can still promote these products and also get your PVs and your achievement through it. So it's just at the rate of 13,000 with 19 PV to achieve or to qualify for this promo. All right. So we are saying that this promo is valid while stock lasts. So make haste and place your order on this products. So TS Nigeria also have the final explanation for this product and this promo. All right. Next, we go to the sponsor award. Now, this sponsor award is also going to end by this month ending. All right, so these are some of the promos the company, the management is using to encourage and to soften all the hard places in our markets. So if you sponsor a new Stafor distributor, you will get 6,500. If you sponsor 2 new Stafor, 13,000. If you sponsor 3 new Stafor, you'll get 19,500. If you sponsor 4 new Stafor, you'll get 32,500. All right, provided you do your monthly PPV for that month. All right, so please let's bear this in mind. Now we have come to the rank promo award. This promo started in April April, and it's going to end by December. Now, the essence of this promo is to encourage more people to move up in the ladder of rank, and also to have something to show for the effort you make in moving up in the ladder of rank. All right. So some people can call it wardrobe allowance. Once you upgrade, something will be given to you with a little condition for you to meet. Now, some people there was a kind of a slight misinterpretation of this promo. I don't, which have made some people to not to pursue this promo as it ought to be. That was why we had, low, qualifiers. But last month, I think we had up to 10 to 12, 8, 10 to 12 people that qualified. So which means people are gradually, welcoming this promo and are also engaging in it. But I'm looking forward to seeing up to 20 people qualifying for this promo, or more than that. After this explanation, please pay attention, because a review have been made and posted on the platform to ensure that we make sure that we understand what this promo is all about, and to make sure that everybody, is carried along, and to have more people achieve this promo. Now, if you look at the first evaluation, their evaluation object 1, it says star 4 and below, and new registration, new distributors who join tiers during promotion period. Now, if you're already a star 4 distributor, or maybe star 3 distributor, you are joining newly in this promo period, that is from April. All right. So if you're pursuing this promo, number 1, you need to upgrade to star 5. Number 2, you need to accumulate GPV of 1,200. And number 3, you need to buy your PPV regularly, month by month. So, this time around, the review now is that this GPV is now cumulative. It's cumulative. So if the promo started around April and you upgraded to star 5, maybe in April, May, June, maybe after 2 months, you upgraded to star 5, but you have not reached a GPV of 1,200, so you cannot qualify. So it's 2 things are there. You have to upgrade to star 5. Number 2, have GPV of 1,200. So if you wait till 3 months, 4 months, 5 months to accumulate GPV of 1,200, then you will not qualify. But as you're waiting for those months, make sure that you're also buying your PPV. If you look at the last sentence there, it says buy PPV as the requirement of the corresponding rank. That as a star 4, you have to buy your PPV month by month till the month qualifying. So when you are a star 4, make sure you buy your so when you are moved to star 5, make sure you buy your PPV, which is 20 PV month by month till the month you are going to accumulate to 1,200. So I want to make sure that you have understood this promo very well, so that we don't have loggerheads, we don't have hitches, we don't have any delay people qualifying. So the amount there is 32,500. So if you're a star 4, you joined newly within this promo period, and you want to pursue this promo, you are expected to move to star 5, upgrade to star 5, and also have accumulation of GPV of 1,200. And also make sure you're buying your PPV. If you're not going to meet up the GPV in 1 month, make sure that those months are going to wait to accumulate with 1,200. You are buying your PPV regularly. So the same thing applies to the evaluation object 2, which is for star 5 distributors who wants to go to star 6. So the same thing repeats itself. If you are moving from 5 to 6, you are expected to also to have a cumulative GPV of 2,500. all right, and also buy your PPV all the months until you qualify. So you have to make sure that you are working closely with your upline, you are working closely with your vChare. If you're having any vChare issue, please contact the IT department of the head office, and you will be attended to so that you can follow your business, you can follow your achievement, you can follow your PV, your whatever you're doing head by head, so that you can know what is happening to your business. So the value, the amount there, the award there is 97,500. So the same thing happens to the next one, star 6 to star 7. Make sure you have GPV cumulative of 5,000, and also buy your PPV month by month to the month you are qualifying for the award. The amount there is 195,000. If you are star 7, going to star 8, the same thing applies. Your cumulative GPV should go up to 8,000, and also buy your PPV regularly month by month until the month you are qualifying. And also the amount is 520,000 naira. All right, so if you have understood this promo, let's go ahead and what? Achieve it. Let's see the reflection in this month we are into. All right, this is the first month of the Ember month. Please, let's do much. Let's put in more effort, and we are going to have more increase. Now, the next is our mini car fund award. All right, so initially, those that joined us, old distributors, will understand that there was a Africa Star Car Award that was ongoing early this year. So when that promo ended around March, so we saw that distributors from Nigeria did not qualify. So the management thought it, okay, let us have something to cheer up the market, to make sure the market is also moving ahead with some lower conditions. So this promo came up by the new management that came on board this year, and we have this review now. So the review we have made concerning this promo is that we say that any 6-star or below distributor who upgrades to star 8 during the promo period and keeps the corresponding rank active for at least 6 months qualifies. So we looked at that, and from the market reaction, distributors and all that, the condition seems to be too high. All right, so we did a review in collaboration with the HQ and the top management here. So we reviewed it and said, okay, now, if you are a star 6 distributor or below, you want to pursue this promo, this car award, you are expected to what? Number 1, upgrade to star 7, upgrade to star 8, upgrade to star 7, upgrade to star 8. So the level for qualifying is star 8. You must reach star 8 for you to achieve this promo. Now, as you are also moving from star 7, from star 6 to star 7, star 7 to star 8, you have to be active. You have to be buying your PPV every month, all the months. So this could be a criteria for you to achieve this promo. Now, that clause there, at least 6 months after being a star 8, have been reviewed that, okay, you must be active month by month. For star 6 to star 7, you are active. As you upgrade from star 7 to star 8, you must be active every month. You are doing your PPV as you upgrade until you reach star 8. So after you have reached star 8 and December is not yet there, you have to be active to the end of the promo period. So these are the ways we have used to modify and to to make sure that review the promo so that everybody can have a feel of it. All right. So the same thing now happened to star 7, the second one there, but a little bit different about star 7 is that if you are moving from star 7, if you are star 7 already and you want to move to star 8, you want to achieve this promo as a star 7 distributor, you are expected to first of all upgrade to star 8, then now have a newly added GPV of more than 10,000 to qualify for this promo. So within the promo period, you are expected to accumulate more than 10,000 GPV. After or before, within the time you are upgrading or after you have upgraded, you are expected to what? Accumulate 10,000 GPV. So if you still have any question concerning this promo after these explanations, please get back to me and I will explain further to you. Now, Star 8 distributors who are pursuing this promo from the promo period, the promo period, you are expected to what? Have newly added GPV of more than 22,000 and also be active as the Star 8, all right? All the months you are doing your PPV and or your GPV and TMPV, everything that makes you active as a Star 8 until the promo elapses. So please let us look at this promo once again. Don't get fed up. Don't say that, no, you can't pursue again. You can still pursue the promo and you actually achieve it at the end of the promo period. All right. So if you still have questions, just get back to me. Now I have dropped this promo PPT on the platforms. Please go through it one by one. Look at some of these remarks that have been made on it. Pay attention to them and also ask your question where you are not yet clear. Now, the last but not the least, we have our international trip award to Morocco, and we are saying that from the promo, this promo, the management is targeting a number of distributors, all right, to qualify from each level, from each rank. Like Star 7, the management is targeting 2 Star 7 to for this promo, for this qualification, for this Morocco travel. So now, if you are a Star 7 distributor, you are expected, first of all, to be buying your PPV regularly and to have a newly added GPV of more than 5,000 to qualify for the selection. Now, the condition there is that at the end of the promo period, 2 Star 7 with the highest GPV will be selected. So it's the question of GPV ranking. So as you are also pursuing, make sure that you work on your legs so that you can have greater amount of GPV. Now, the second option there talks about Star 8, and you're also expected to buy your PPV regularly, month by month, with newly added GPV of more than 10,000 GPV to qualify for the selection. And 2 Star 8 distributors will be selected, and also with a higher GPV to qualify for this promo. Now, the third one that talks about the Lion series. All right. So the Bronze Lion and above, they're expected to be active for at least 2 months. And also the Gold Lion and above, they're expected to be active in their respective ranks. And then all the Lions are expected to be buying their PPV regularly, month by month, and with a newly added GPV of more than 10,000 to qualify for this Morocco trip. So there are some conditions that have also attached to this promo. Please go through it so that you can also not be disqualified by anything. All right. We have taken some time, I know, to look at this promo, to review them. If you still have any question, please feel free to contact us. Contact me and I will give you more explanation on these promos. All right. At this point, we want to switch over to the business of today. We are having one of our seasoned lecturers who is so passionate about this business, and she has been doing quite well in this area of teaching, in this area of training. So today we are looking at why we need to act with integrity as network marketing is concerned. You want to act with integrity as you do your business. What are those outcomes when you act with integrity, and what are those disadvantages when you don't act with integrity. So we have one of our trainers who is a one-time car awardee who have traveled to more than 5 countries through, including China, and she's also a national level lecturer. She's also a shop owner and also a Silver Lion rank member in this great company of Tears. Please join me as I welcome Madam Agnes Akwaraonwu. Madam, you're welcome. If you can hear me, please, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Mr. Solomon. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, leaders. Good morning, friends. I'm delighted to be here this morning. Like our training manager has said, my name is Madam Agnes Akwaraonwu. While I was in a commercial bank because of my health challenge, and I used the product, and the product worked for me, and that was my starting point. And from there, people that saw results in me, they started asking, and I started sharing my stories with my people. And that is how I now switched into the business. I actually joined because of their high quality, because of the business aspect, but like TNS is a double edge. If you join for the health, you also get the wealth aspect. And I've been here for over 20 years, and I have no regrets. And like I tell people, when we joined, the business was not like this now. Things have been simplified. It's actually easier now. But what has kept TNS for the principle of integrity that TNS has imbibed with. Because so many companies have come, they've folded up, TNS has stood the test of time. And then like John, the nutritionist, said, he said TNS quality has integrity behind it. And when I went to China in 2016, we went to the museum, we saw the history, how TNS came up. We discovered that it came out as a result of passion, as a result of love, as a result of sharing peace and harmony to the society. And so TNS actually is here today because of integrity. So I'm delighted to talk on integrity because, like the Hausa man would say, Ade de Anais, say the gaskiya. Forgive me if you don't understand Hausa. For something to be long, this long, it means there is integrity behind it, there is honesty behind it. And why I'm here this morning is because the way the business has come to us, what we have benefited, so many things is as a result of integrity. So this morning, I'll be talking on why, as members, we need to act with integrity in our dealings with our fellow members, and in the long run, with the management. Please, can you see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yes, madam,
yes,
we can.
I can see your screen.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay. My screen is not showing yet. So, sorry, can you see my screen clearly?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
You can see your screen, but it's blank.
That is what I can say, yeah. It's really blank.
Just move the buttons backward and see.
Okay.
Move the button backward and see if it will change. It's not moving. Then you need to pull it down and come up again.
I need to do what?
Pull it down. Pull down the stop sharing and then start sharing again.
Okay.
All right, it's showing now.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much. The topic is why you need to act with integrity in multi-level marketing like ours. TS at a multi-level marketing is a business of the 21st century. It's the business of the people. And we cannot do this business without really integrity. And so Wikipedia defines integrity as a practice of being honest, and then consistent in an uncompromising adherence to moral and ethical principles and values. Honesty, uncompromising adherence to ethical principles and moral values. While the dictionary concordance defines integrity simply as honesty without compromise and then or corruption, or without corruption, anyhow we want to take it. That is a simple meaning of integrity. Honesty, uncompromising adherence, and then adhering to ethical values and moral values. Like I started, that is a foundation of TS. TS didn't just evolve because they want to, but because there was a need in the mind of our Chairman Lee to affect humanity. And so it had integrity behind it. These two definitions, looking at the characteristics. The characteristics of integrity includes respect, honesty, grace, responsibility, patience, hard work, and accountability. This is because we are not dealing with spirits, we are dealing with human beings. And so these characteristics are needed in the course of this TS business. Because like in a relationship, when somebody does what is unethical, you begin to term the person as characterless. That is why the basic characteristics of integrity are these following. And so in the course of this presentation, we'll be talking on how to relate this in our relationship with one another as members, as distributors, and even with the management in the long run. And so we'll be talking on some examples of integrity. And one of such examples is keeping promises. A person who keeps a promise is showing that they stand by their words and moral ethics. But if they do not keep promise, if somebody has promised you something and he does not fulfill it, you will not feel happy. Well, while we were growing up, we know that our words are our bonds. But these days, people think you can just make a careless statement and then you can get away with it. As a person, if you make a promise to me and you don't fulfill it, it puts me off. That's why in the course of this business, we learn to take the words of our management by their promises. Like the promos that have just been presented to us before this training is a word, is a promise the management has made. And I tell you, anybody that meets the qualification and the criteria, the person will be given the award. That is the truth. That is it about TNS. I have been in this company for the past 20 years. And there has never been a month that TNS bonus has not been paid. Not even one. That is the truth. They have told us if you join, like now this month, the first promo is on registration. If you do your registration and you make your purchase of about $200, in fact, without you even asking, the company will refund your $13,000. That's a promise. And so, once you can keep a promise, it will show that you are trustworthy. And so, TNS is a trustworthy and honest, committed, and dependent company. And that is why I'm passionate about this business. And that's why I'm passionate about this company. That is the truth. They've never defaulted. They've never failed in any of their promises. So keeping promises is an example of integrity. People who can promise and will not fulfill it, that person is not a person of integrity. And another example is keeping secrets. Some people cannot keep secrets at all. If you share your secret with your friend, if you share your secret with somebody and say, please, this is a secret, the person should be able to keep that secret. But if the person cannot keep that secret, that is not how you can confide in such a person. That is it. So somebody who has the ability to keep a secret is somebody with integrity. And another example is that you don't try to put the blame on somebody else. A person of integrity takes blame, takes responsibility of his action. But some will not want to take responsibility for their action. And so everyone with a sibling remembers a time in their childhood when their brother or sister got blamed, when it was really your own fault. And you feel bad. But as an adult now, you should have integrity and moral character to step up and admit fault to protect innocent people from getting into trouble for something you actually did. Something happened in 2015 when we ran the China promo. There was somebody that was actually playing the China promo. And a simple 97 PV did not allow the person to go to China. And the person was like trying to push the blame to the management. And when we appealed, it was glaring that the shop owner actually made a mistake in the posting. And the person refused to take the responsibility. And the member in charge, because of that today, stopped doing Tianshi. But actually the person had come up and said, oh, look, I'm sorry, it's my fault. It would have been a different game altogether. So when you are pushing the blame to somebody else, instead of you taking the responsibility, you are not a person of integrity. I remember when I was in the banking sector, I was the leader and there was a mistake in my branch. And when the board of the directors came, I took responsibility. I said it was my fault. And even when it was not my fault. And because of that, the board of directors were like, for this singular act, madam, we appreciate you. And that is why we tell our children, the truth is one. Say it, and heaven will not fall. Nobody will remove your head for telling the truth. And like our Holy Bible says, it's only the truth that can actually save one, set one free. So please, for us to exhibit integrity as a trait, we must take responsibility for our action. And another thing is that doing something without expecting a reward. A great proactive way to show integrity to others is to do the real thing Do the right thing, even when you don't expect a reward. For example, issue promo rewards to beneficiaries without even expecting a reward. In fact, there was somebody in my team, the person made a huge purchase, and he qualified for 2 vitality subjects. And when I presented this vitality subject, he said, oh, madam, thank you. I love this. It's his right. It's his benefits. And by doing this, you show that you are a moral person. Assuming, I said, okay, let me swallow those 2 vitality subjects. Will that solve my problems? It will not. So let us do the right thing from the beginning and without even expecting a reward. And let me tell you, it's not everybody you even do something for that the person will simply tell you thank you. The person will tell you, it's my right, I qualified for it. But if you're a person of integrity, I tell you, you will not expect a reward from somebody. And by doing this, not for the social status or expecting to get something for yourself, instead you are acting out of sense of universal ethics. That is the truth. There are ethics that we must follow everywhere in life, even from our homes, even to the society. So our workplace, and it's not different from TIENS, because TIENS is a multi-level marketing company, because it's a people-oriented business. It's a multi-level marketing company. We are dealing with people. We must do things sacrificially without expecting any reward. And we must be polite even when someone is rude to us. We must be polite. It's not easy, especially now that Nigeria is so tensed up. I had a story of where argument because of transport fare in Uber led to the death of somebody. Argument. A polite answer could have saved the person's lives. A person's life, I mean. So a person who keeps calm and is polite to rude people does it out of integrity. They are being polite because they hold themselves to high standard and a high moral character. By not losing your cool and remembering your manners, you are showing that you have high self-standard. Some distributors will come, there are various kinds of persons. Some are aggressive, some are hot, some are calm, in fact, some have low emotional intelligence. Their understandings are low. If you are a person of integrity, you should be able to, remain calm at the face of provocation. Forgive me, that was my background. And in fact, I keep telling us this story. While I was in the banking sector, that was this year, Christmas period, there was no cash in the system. And a young millionaire chap came and dropped his check, I think of either 30 million or 35 million. He said he needed that money that very day. And we had not issued we have written to so many banks and then even to CBN to get the money. He wrote the check before 7:30. He said he needed the money before 1. By 12, the money was not available. By 1, the money was not available. And he was calling continuously. Around 3, because the bank then was closing by 4, he came and he was raking on my head. He was insulting me. He was insulting the bank. He was insulting everybody. I said everybody should remain calm. I didn't utter a word. I was just looking at him. When he paused, I said, we are sorry, it's seasonal, and actually it's seasonal. After raking, he went. Fortunately, we got the money around 7. So after 7, I called him. He came around 7:30. When we gave him the money, he looked at me straight. He said, wow, your bank should give you an award for your patience. That he has never seen somebody, after all the insult, I'm still nice to him. And it was a day to Christmas. And while he was going, for the first time, he removed money and gave me money. And this is somebody who cannot dash you 1 naira. I can't forget that experience. No matter what, maintain your cool. And in fact, there is this thing going on social network because Nigeria is things are very hard. Little thing, people get agitated, people get provoked. Please, we are in the same system as members. Once you're either downline or sideline come and they begin to behave irrationally, remain If I remain calm, maintain your cool, at the end of the day, things end well. Two wrongs cannot make a right. That is the truth. Two wrongs can never make a right. And so it's an example of integrity. And we must always tell the truth. We learn that telling the truth, even when it does not benefit us, is the right thing to do. And like I said, it's only the truth that can set you free. And truth is constant. It's one. You cannot change it. Like I said, if you've made a mistake, say you've made a mistake. And that settles it. Then covering, my husband used to tell me that you need one lie to cover the first lie. And then you keep piling up the lies. You keep hurting yourself. You keep looking for a way of escape. It doesn't solve any solution. It is consistent with universal moral code that we think that everyone should follow. In this multi-level marketing, when people know that you are truthful, people will do business with you. In fact, the very year I got my car award, in 2015, one of the members said, yes, madam, you deserve it. You've been consistent. And anything you do that you are consistent and that you do it right, you must get a reward. So it's an example of integrity. Admitting that you made a mistake. In sports, you often see sport players hiding their mistakes to advance their games. For example, in baseball, a catcher might drop a ball but stand up and pretend they caught it to the umpire. This does not show integrity. But the sports star with integrity would admit that they dropped the ball and carry on with the game. And this is because the star player believe that in spirit, you should compete based on merit and play within the rules. And perhaps a child was watching it at home from the television. He will know that integrity pays. Cheating does not pay. It doesn't pay. And onlookers that see this as role model, they will grow to imbibe it, and the society will be better for all of us. And so, as a member, if you make a mistake, admit that you made a mistake, and then life moves on. And I have to say that we should not cheat our members. We should not hide information. We should share information as they come. Like TS has uploaded a promo for this month, upload it to your team members. And as people see it, they play according to the rule of the game. And by the time the person does not qualify, he knows he didn't qualify, he will not have you to blame. He will not have the company to blame. And in this business, I wonder why you hoard information. Because the growth of your downlines is your growth. If the person benefits, you benefit. So why do we need to hoard information? We should share the information generously as they come. Because a win for one person is a win for all. And then we should give recognition. The recognition you give to A, you should give it to B. Give it to high achievers. Give it to low achievers. Give it to rank upgrade. Give out promos. If, for example, you are giving this person toothpaste, give the other person too toothpaste, provided is within the same rank upgrade. Okay, if somebody has qualified for water purifier, give in recognition, recognize, and it will be a win-win for all of us. So recognition is very good. And this our business is a business of noise making. It's a business of event planning. By the time you want to give somebody recognition, in fact, when I was giving my car in 2015, they invited Atilogu dancers. The hotel where I was recognized is a 5-star hotel in Abuja. And when I was going through the picture, the album last week, I said, wow, what a glamorous event. And by the time people come to the shop, you show them, they say, all this for you. Recognition. That is in the spirit of tears. And like the last month master house opening, I was in Abuja, but my spirit was in Lagos. It was wonderful. The ambience was excellent. And that is it about this business. We emulate. We carry from the management, from the head office to our various offices, to our various regions. And like I tell people, if you don't blow your trumpet, nobody will blow it for you. That is the truth. Recognition is very key. And your consistency in doing this shows you are a person of integrity. And so please, by the time you make a mistake, be bold enough to apologize for your mistake. A person who apologizes for their mistake is a person with integrity. Some people who, in fact, if you like, kill them, they will never apologize. They will tell you heaven will not fall. One of my chairpersons, while I was in the banking sector, he said, look, Madam Agnes, you know that early apology, it saves so many stress from both parties. By the time you apologize, you are relieved. The other person is relieved. But by the time you harbor that bitterness, you think, I know it's all. You're hurting yourself, you're hurting the other party. There will be no peace and harmony in the system. No wonder the Holy Bible says, do not go to bed with grudge. Do not allow the night to fall with bitterness in your heart, with grudges. These are moral ethics. Be bold enough to apologize. It's only the person that have the strength to acknowledge that can improve, and then honesty to admit it. By the time you cannot apologize, honestly, you cannot improve, you cannot make progress. So in this business, where mistakes have been made, please be kind enough to politely and honestly apologize, and you'll be tagged as somebody with integrity. And the rules of the game in TNS, as a multi-level marketing company, there is no double networking. In fact, one of my friends said TNS is like God, that God is a jealous God. Multi-level marketing is a jealous business because you cannot serve two masters at the same time. It's either you lose one or you gain one, or in the end, you even lose two of them. You can't pursue two rats and get them at the same time. That's the truth. And so in TS, we have our terms and conditions, we have our ethics, we have our principles, and one of such principles is playing by the rule, no double networking. Because by the time you do double networking, you will be distracted. That is the truth. It's just like a man that marries a two wife. You must love one more than the other. Even the Holy Bible himself said it, himself said it. You cannot love man. You cannot love money and love God at the same time. You must love one. You must stick to one. That's the truth. So, like my husband would say, when you tell somebody not to drink Igbo, allow the person, and he insists, let him drink, whether his head can carry it. It's not easy. In fact, my sponsor, 20 years back, he said, we are going to notice networking at its peak. There will be proliferation because we are in a democratic setting. So many network marketing companies will come. They'll come from all over. But unless you stick to one, you cannot make it. I was marketing somebody 2 weeks ago. He said, I've done so many and I've not gotten one. I said, yes, because it's not been stable. If you are stable with one, you will sure get a reward. You will get a result. You will smile from it. So it's in our interest invariably. And like the Almighty God says, that we should do the right thing. The right thing we are doing is not for him, it's for ourselves. We are not doing it so that God himself will be good. So that God is, no, you do the right thing for your own sake. So by the time you play by the rule, you are a happier person. All this stress, mental stress, physical stress will be ruled out. And everybody will make a progress. And so, ladies and gentlemen, this morning, stand for justice, even when it is tough. A person with integrity will always stand for justice. A person of integrity is not double-mouthed. Even when the people around them are encouraging them to break the law or to do the wrong thing, they will stand their ground. And with the knowledge that the right and honorable thing must be done. And once they know you stand for justice, everybody will know that that one is for justice. Nobody can take it away from you. That is the truth. And in history, we have role models throughout history who have shown us this. Nelson Mandela and Martin Luther King Jr., they all stood for justice despite being persecuted. In fact, I think about 2 weeks, Martin Luther King Jr. was celebrated in America. I don't think a characterless person will be celebrated. In fact, during our opening match in Lagos, most of our staff were given lawyer awards. They were celebrated. Nobody was celebrated for injustice, for doing the wrong thing. And so in our company, we have the likes of Professor Oliver, Daddy Mbachu, Dr. Swedney and Dr. Sedney, Mr. Ogushola, Madam Ngozi, Madam Nze, Brown, and so many that have remained loyal despite all odds. There was a time the business was low, but we stayed put. And that is why integrity pays, loyalty pays, even though there is a price, there is a sacrifice you have to make, that nothing goes for nothing. That's what I tell people. Nothing goes for nothing. For you to remain loyal, you must have some sacrifices. It has a cost. And so, ladies and gentlemen, even when it is tough, let us remain people with character. Let us remain people that are fair in our businesses, because people want to do business with people that are real, people that are genuine. Even the bad ones, they know what is bad. They'll tell you, oh, why? That guy bad. That guy bad. That woman bad. But if you are a person of integrity, even the bad ones who want to do business with you, they'll say, ah, no, that one will do the right thing. And it's to your credit. And so, in conclusion, you need to act with integrity, because real success does not compromise integrity. That is the truth. You need to act with integrity because real success does not compromise it. And by the time you are successful, because you did the right thing, you are happier yourself. But if you have cheated, in your heart of hearts, you know you have cheated. And so this morning, this is a clarion call that subsequently, moving further, we should be persons of integrity, because our company, TS, is a company of integrity. In fact, from the products, we've been using this product for over 20 years. TS is over 28 years. We just marked our 28th year anniversary. We have stood the test of time because TS is a company of integrity. TS cannot run away with your word. TS, in fact, I could remember my left upline at Fimbom, may you so rest in peace. There was a month he was short paid with his bonus. He didn't know he was short paid, but after due consideration, after calculation, TS as a company called my upline and said, look, we short paid you. And this is the shortfall. It takes a company with integrity to do that. If it is today, somebody will want to corner it. No, it doesn't happen in our company. So, as we follow the path of integrity, we'll be happier, the company will progress, the world will be a better place for all of us. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is my stake, why we must act with integrity. And by the time you act with integrity, you have so many referrals. Somebody will say, go to that shop. Somebody will say, go to that distributor. Somebody will say, do this. You will have repeated sales. Your money will increase. Your bank alert will be large because you do the right thing. And I've never seen somebody that has stayed so long. Why doing wrong? So we have no option. I want to thank you this morning for participating in this Zoom call. And may God help us in our future endeavors. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Madam Agnes. This is so passionate. This is so amazing. In fact, it's so emotional. In fact, some people are commenting already that, this is very, very fantastic. And what a way to begin the month on our Zoom training. So you can see that this topic is very burning in the heart of many. I know if I give people opportunity to talk, we cannot exhaust this, the importance or the merits of this topic. Thank you so much, Madam Agnes, for doing justice to this topic. We have gotten real value. Please want to get a copy of this PPT. Where if you want to, please just drop it for us so that we can be able to, others can have access to it for their team members and for themselves as well. All right, we want to give opportunity for question and answer. If you have any question, please raise up your hand in the chat box so that I can give you an opportunity. I will just need like 2 or 3 people because of our time. 2 or 3 people, I see their hands first. Just if you have any question, because this topic is very, very practical. You want to ask some practical questions, clarifications, or you want to get out of a dilemma or an issue that occurred. You want to find out, get clarification on something, please raise up your hand. We can give you an opportunity to ask your question. Any question from anyone? All right. The topic was well detailed, buttressed, and outlined one by one for anyone that can even take notes. You can write it, you can screenshot it, you can even repeat some of the highlights that have been made. Thank you so much. This is a beautiful class. Everybody understood the concept and the topic, and people are so happy. Thank you, Madam Agnes. We really appreciate you. And we want to say that when next we have the next Zoom training comes up by the grace of God on Wednesday by the same time, 12 noon. Please join us and also invite your prospects, your downlines, so that they can also enjoy this rich training we are enjoying here. Thank you so much. At this point, we want to call it a day, the absence of any question or reaction. Thank you so much from the management here in Lagos. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone. And bye.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone. Bye, great leader. Thank you so much. Bye. Thank you so much, Madam. Madam Agnes, for that amazing presentation. Thank you so much. I got value.
Welcome.
Hello, Dr. Sini. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah. Ekene, good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone in the house. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, Jafaru. Jafaru, I can see you. Thank you. Thank you.
It was nothing was here.